Okay, so we'll do a little basic practice today. Keep everything simple, straightforward. This is about as basic as you can possibly get for a practice that's similar to ashtanga. Everything's just sort of simplified and made basic, not too long. Okay, which is, for the average person, this is kind of how you should be practicing in the beginning. Okay, so I'll get you to come down onto your back and you're looking up towards the navel, contracting as tight as you can. Contracting the anus, the perineum. Firming the center of the chest but not tightening up. See if you can soften the center of the chest. Contract the navel. Okay, and then come down. Okay, again, looking up towards your navel, contracting as tight as you possibly can. If you can, grab onto the back of your shins, contract a little tighter. And then letting go, keep the contraction, contracting. And come down. Okay, again, looking up towards the navel, contracting, contracting. If you can, grab onto the back of your shins. Go, keep the contraction. Okay, and then come down. From there, legs up, looking up towards the navel. See if you can just raise your buttock just a hair breath. And then raise the chest as high as you can. Pushing into the balls of your feet. Okay, and then come down. And again, make sure your toes are pulling back, pushing into the base of the big toes, raise your buttock a hair breath, raise the chest, squeezing, squeezing. And then down. Okay, one last time. This is Supta Navasana. The last pose was a variation of Supta Navasana, raise the chest. See if you can start to draw the navel up towards the center of the chest. Don't allow the center of the chest to become distorted. Keeping the center of the chest as tight as you can, as soft as you can. Okay. And down. Okay, take your legs up, pushing the hands firmly into the floor. Take the feet as far as you can. Okay, so if you're just coming this far, that's okay. If you go to a little bit further, that's even better. You're really looking to grip the navel. See, you're pushing the navel down to the floor as tight as you possibly can. Keep the breath moving. See if you can push the breath towards the navel. If you can, you're drawing the breath up from the navel. Okay, come up. And bend. Okay, from there, looking up towards the navel again, contracting, contracting. It should feel a little bit different. Okay, and come back. Again, take the legs up. This time, just going as far as you can. If you're just going a little bit, that's okay. If you can go just off the floor, just go off the floor. And then bring the legs up. If you're just going a little bit, just go a little bit, come up. Go a little bit, come up. If you go all the way down, come up. And just do a few. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Keep going. Okay, see if you can take legs over the head. Come down, legs are both up. Okay, and then one last time. Okay, this is really good for connecting to the inner body, learning how to work the navel, the anus, the perineum. Okay, and then see if you can come up, minimal movement in the feet. Okay, so there's different ways you can warm up. In ashtanga, usually using salutes to the sun. Today, doing stomach work, stomach where the fire comes from, heats the whole body. Okay, so that's a different way to warm up. Okay, so taking your right leg, which is my opposite side to you, laying onto your elbows, then laying onto the floor. Okay, that's a simple version. For a harder version, you can do the same with both. Okay, if you can just come onto your elbows, that's good too. Okay, if people doing one side, change to the other side. If you're just on your elbows, it's okay. If you're lying onto the floor, or just taking it to whatever level you're at. Keep the breath moving. Keep the chest soft. Just feel the whole the front of the body soft. Okay, And then come back to standing. From there, taking your feet hip width, grabbing onto your elbows and hang down. You're just looking to soften the face. If it's too much, you can bend the knees. A simple version. Harder version. Legs straight. If you're doing the harder version, you're firming the thighs. Looking to soften the face, turn the table very gently. Okay, and then step into a downward dog, keeping the fingers as splayed as you possibly can. And then take your chest over your hands, come down, keep the elbows in, but not too in. Keep the elbows in as much as you can without the elbows touching the body. Then come up into an upward dog. And just hold upward dog, got a bit of a cramp off it. Hold upward dog, draw the navel in. Okay, and then come into a downward dog. And then just step to begin with. There's no point doing things too fast, just slowly. Okay, and then come up. And then back. Okay, salute to the sun. Inhale, hands move up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step forward, jump. Pushing elbows a little bit out from the body. And then come up. When you go back, you're keeping the elbows as close to the body as you can. Okay. See if you can feel the tricep gently moving towards the index and going from. When I say it's moving, it's just the skin. You don't roll the arms that way. The arms are actually rolling out. Okay, so the arms are actually rotate this way, rotating the skin on the back of the shoulder down this way. So you're looking to broaden the back of the shoulders. And then once you've broadened, then the skin here gently moves towards the index finger of the thumb. You always got to have a counterbalance with your movements. The broadening of the shoulders is the gross movement, intense and physical movement. And the subtle movement is the skin from the tricep moving towards your index finger and thumb. So it's not a movement, it's a feeling. Okay, and then stepping on, jumping. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, head down. Coming up, take the hands out. And then come back. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, take the hands down. Inhale, looking up. And then step forward, jump, push, halfway. Okay, so you don't want to go too far, just halfway. So you have to work. And then come up into an upward dog. Pull the navel in. Push the kidneys forward. Body moves towards the ceiling. So you get an arch. And then come back. Okay, stepping on, jumping. Inhale, look up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, coming all the way up. And then come back. And again, take the hands up. Take the hands down. Inhale, looking up. And then step forward, jump, push, elbows in towards the body but not touching the body, just a little bit of a out from the body. Come up, then keep the elbows in as close as you can as you get back. Jump in, inhale, look up, exhale, head down. Coming up, take the hands out, and then back. Again, take the hands up, last time, hands down, inhale, look up, and jump, push, grip the navel, turning the navel, turning the chest, come up, and then down. Making sure the outer edge of your foot is straight. So it reacts with the side of the hip properly. Okay, jump back in. hips, jump your feet. Grab onto your big toes, inhale, looking up, exhale, head down. Okay, inhale, look up, take the whole hand on the foot, exhale, head down. Okay, inhale, look up. This time take the feet together and taking the back of the legs. Take the head in. If you're if you have really tight hamstrings, keep the feet hip width and just grab on. If you're looser, your feet are together. Okay, and then come up, hands on the hips as you're coming up. Okay, take the hands into the right. Take your right foot. Okay, so this is my left, this stand is my right. Step to the right. Turning your right foot out. Get into a trikonasana. Okay, if you're up here, that's okay. Just take the hand as far as you can. Eventually it comes to the floor. Really feeling the outer edge of your feet. Basically big toe, outer edge of foot. That's where the weight bearing is going into the body. That's how you support the hips and the pelvis. Okay, come up. Exhale. To the other side. You're looking up to the ceiling, but you don't want to twist the neck so much that there's great tension in the back of the neck. You just turn the head as much as you can without creating tension in the back of the neck. If you've got a really loose neck, you've got no problems in the neck, you're looking straight up towards your thumb. If you're like me, your neck's a bit funny, you would go that far, you're just looking up. Okay, and then come up, turning your left foot in. And you're really pushing the outer edge of your foot, especially the back foot. That's going to ground your back hip. And then go down. Okay, if you're just on the shin, that's okay. Or you can go to the floor. Okay, and then come up, turning your back foot to the hips more. Push. You're really feeling the left hip moving back. You're pushing into the back of your left hamstring so you can push the left hip back, right hip twists around. It doesn't collapse. Pushing it back into your back foot, the blade of the back foot. Okay, and then come up. Turning both feet in, step to the front, hands at breath. Hands on the hips, taking your hands to the breath. Stepping to the right. Okay, swizzling the hips around, coming to Virabhadrasana. Virabhadrasana 1. Virabhadrasana 2. Come up, and then come into Virabhadrasana 1 again, this side. This is a good place to learn how to breathe, warrior pose. Inhale, suck the inhalation up from the navel. You actually learn a giant breath from the inhalation. No contraction of the throat. Throat should be completely relaxed and resonating. Okay, Virabhadrasana. To push the breath into the navel. Looking towards your fingertips. Okay, then stretch, back straight, shift. Okay, and then step to the front. Okay, hands in prayer, stepping to the right, Parsvakanasana. Okay, simple version, harder version. Or you can do the ashtanga version if you want. Okay, and then come up. Change over a simple version, easy version or harder version. Okay, come up. Turn both feet in, step to the front, hands in prayer. Hands on the hips, taking your hands in the prayer. Step hips, bending from the hip bones. That's why you got your hands here to feel your hip bones. Make sure they're even. Take the hands here, look up. With the inhalation, with the exhalation, and go down. Okay, inhale, look up. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, come all the way. Take the hands out, interlock the hands behind the back. With the exhalation, get down. With the inhalation, with the exhalation, take the hands out. And inhale. Take the hands on the hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, grab onto the back of the shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, head down. Okay, and the inhale, look up. And with the exhalation, hands on the hips. Inhale, come up. And then exhale. Inhale, take the hands out. Exhale to the front. Okay, step to your right. Back foot, 45. Take the hands to the prayer behind the back. And then with the exhalation, good. Okay, if you can't quite get your hands in the prayer, just grab onto your elbows. Okay, come up, turn around to the other side. And then with the exhalation, go down. Okay, with the inhalation, come all the way up. Turning your feet in, releasing the hands, taking the hands out. Step to the front. exhalation, take the head in, the inhalation up, and then step forward, jump, push, halfway only, elbows out a little bit but not too much, up, and then down. Okay, from there, you're jumping through. Okay, if you can't jump through straight legs, you can just jump in, cross your legs, sit down onto your buttock, or you can just jump. You can just jump into a squat. Simpler again. It's probably better to jump into a squat. It's better for your back and your hips. If you jump into a crossed leg, everything sort of gets screwed with. Like you're putting pressure on your lower back and your hips, so everything's collapsing. It's okay if you're jumping through, like the whole way, because everything has to work. But if you're just jumping, like this, everything's just collapsing. So you're better off jumping into a squat. Okay, stretch your legs. Okay, from there, bend up your right leg, grabbing onto your foot. Inhale, suck the navel in, lift the navel towards the chest, and then go down. Okay, come back up. From there, jumping back, stretch your legs straight if you can, cross the legs, lift, rip the navel, and from there, you can step or jump, push, come up, and then back. Jumping through, however you jump through. And change your legs. Grab hold of your foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep the length as you're stretching forward. Okay, the breath becomes a little bit softer and forward balance. Or you can just go into a completely soft breath and forward balance if you want to. Stretch your legs straight. Okay, when you lift it up, you've got to lift as much as you can and try and get the feet back. And then you can just step, push, come on, and then back. Okay, jumping through. From there, sit onto your heel and stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, head down. Okay, come on. Crossing the legs if you can. You're jumping all the way back. Push and up and down. Jumping through. Changing the legs. Okay, keep your hand out to the side, begin with 45, 90-degree angle from the shoulder, from the chest to the elbow, so you can maximize the pressures. You're twisting the center of the chest over the center of the leg. Moved into the pose enough, you can stretch a little deeper. Okay, stretch your legs straight, cross your legs, grip the navel and stepping back, like so. Push, come on, and jumping through, going into triangle, asana. Take your hand to the side again, grab your blade foot, and stretch. Release the neck completely soft. Drawing the navel in. Draw the diaphragm in. When you feel there, go a little deeper. And come up. Stretch your legs, cross your legs, jump back. Push, upward dog. And down dog. Jumping through. Switching sides. Grab onto the blade of your foot. Out to the side so you can leverage the chest. And go forward. Grip the navel, draw the navel in. But not to the point where you're creating tension in the throat. Throat completely soft. Back of the neck, especially the medulla oblongata, completely soft. Medulla is very important in yoga. See if you can feel yourself growing from the inside out, growing. So you're lifting very, very gently from the inside out. Okay, and then when you feel good, you can go a little deeper. I mean, remember, if you just struggling, it's okay. Always keep your hand to the side if you're struggling. If you've got tight hamstrings, that's the best way. You wouldn't be going like this because you're creating lots of tensions. You'd be like this so you can relax more. Okay, from there, stretch your legs straight, cross your legs, jump back, push, upward dog. And a down dog. Jumping through. Okay, and then coming to half lotus if you can. Half lotus. Okay, if you grab your foot, grab your foot. Stretching forward. And if you're struggling with lotus, and you're up here, just grab the knee. This is as far as you can go. I'm actually doing this for a friend from memory. You're a good lotus. Lengthen through the distortions of lengthening, no distortions. Everything's completely balanced through a gentle lengthening. Okay, if you can, you're stretching both arms forward. You've got to be careful you don't distort the chest, through the lengthening forward. You've got to find the right placement in the chest. And it's up to you to find that, sort of where it should be placed. Okay, stretch your legs straight. Jumping back, push, upward dog, down dog. Jumping through, switching. And lengthen forward. When you feel ready, you can go a little deeper. Onto your back and take the hands up above the head. And just breathe. Don't push it. Just relax. You're feeling the body lifting, but not too much. Pelvis actually rotates that way. Okay, come down. From there, lift, and you can take the hands onto your hips a little bit. Okay, well, just take the hands onto the floor. Okay, so pushing the hands into the floor, lifting. Okay, come down. Another one, take the hands up above the head. Come down. Take the hands here, interlock this time. So hands interlocking underneath the body. looking towards your navel, gripping. Do little bounces this time. Okay, come up. Okay, from there, come into a squat just to release everything. Grounds your spine. Grounds the hips, grounds the energy in the body. Back bend is a very ungrounding. Take the energy up. Yes. Ground the mind. Okay, from there. Simple version, just relax. A little bit more difficult version. Okay. And then stretch forward. Okay, so that's basically a simple ashtanga type of practice. Very simple, very simplified is the right word. Okay, so if you wanted to shorten the practice, you wouldn't do the stomach work at the beginning. Now, I'll do a headstand, shoulder stand. So, if you wanted a shorter practice, you wouldn't do the headstand, the shoulder stand. So, if you wanted to minimize the length of time you wanted to practice, you would not do the stomach work in the beginning, and you would not do the headstand, shoulder stand at the end. Okay, those two are sort of optional sort of versions, the beginning and the end. I'll just grab some equipment to show you exactly how to do a shoulder stand without hurting your neck. Okay, so this is how Iyengar used to teach shoulder stand. 2 blankets, or you can get 2 yoga mats, fold up. You can fold up 2 yoga mats, like so. And you have a ledge. You can use 1 or 2. 2 is better. 2 is better. It's the same. It's a little bit better with blankets because they're not as harsh. So they don't push into the back of the neck as much. They're softer. Okay, so for your strap, taking your strap, make sure it's nice and straight. Okay, if you haven't got a strap, you can just get a jumper. Where's my jumper? Do I have a jumper? I think I did. Yeah, I've got a jumper. I can show you. So you're measuring the length, a little bit less than the length of your shoulders. I'll show you how to do a jumper. I'll just grab a jumper. Okay, jumper. It's pretty simple. Just take your arms. And you've got a strap. Okay, it wants to be a little bit tighter than that, but you get the idea. Okay, so just a little bit in, a little bit closer than the edges of your shoulders. Can you see that? That's just a touch in. Better to have the elbows too close, too wide. Okay, then you're going up to your back. Okay, you want the blankets just the basiest goal. Okay, so if you have the blankets halfway, half of your neck is going to collapse. If you have it all the way here, the whole of the neck's going to collapse. If you have it too high, it puts too much pressure on the medulla. So you want it just below the medulla. So it pushes just below the medulla. Place the strap on your elbows. Go up. To asana. You're interlocking hands behind the back, stretching your arms straight, hands interlocked. Drawing the navel in. Take the knees down beside your ears, relax, breathe. Stretch your legs straight. Take the hands onto your back, go back up. Okay, if you can go into lotus, you can go into lotus. I mean, if you have to use your hands, you can use your hands. If you don't need to use your hands, you just flick your legs. Okay, come down, take your strap off, link your arms as much as you can. Remember, you just like grabbing your wrist ultimately. Okay, roll out of the pose. Take your stuff to the side. Come onto your elbows. I mean, if you're not in lotus, you can just keep your knees bent. Feet on the floor. Feet on the floor if not in lotus, knees bent. So, legs like this simple version. Or harder version. Okay, from the simple version, if you can, you come into a harder version. Okay, come out. And from there, if you come to a headstand, you can do the headstand. There shouldn't be any weight in the neck. The neck should feel light. Jawline should be completely soft. lotus, come to lotus. If you can come halfway, come halfway. Go halfway, come on. Okay, so this is showing you a few different versions. Okay, so don't get those versions today. Maybe with practice. Okay, from there you can either just come cross-legged, simple cross-legged, just hands together like so. Breathing. Or you can come into lotus and interpret breathing. You can grab your feet, stretching forward. Come back up. Okay, and then lie in Shavasana. Okay, so Shavasana just for a little bit. Okay, when you feel ready, rolling on to your right. Come on. Okay, there you have it. Short, simple type of practice. Okay, so my name's Craig. I forgot to just tell you, practiced. I got up at 4 o'clock to teach this morning, so a little bit tired, but it's cool. All right. Namaste. Thank you.